Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Step Through the Ropes, Volume 38. Back in early 1999, The Undertaker returned after being buried alive by Stone Cold Steve Austin a month earlier at the In Your House Rock Bottom pay-per-view. Undertaker had put together his group, the Ministry of Darkness, where he had aligned with Farouk Bradshaw, who later became JBL, and Dennis Knight, who was pretty much christened as Midian. At the 1999 Royal Rumble, they interjected themselves by attacking Mabel, who was later christened as Viscera. And then they were eventually joined by the Brood, Gangrel, Edge, and Christian. Now, The Undertaker said he was answering to a higher power. Now, there were rumors going out that there was talk that the higher powers were going to be one rumor it was going to be Jake the Snake Roberts. Another rumor it was that the higher power was going to end up being Linda McMahon. But in the spring of 1999, when Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness merged with the corporation, which was led by Shane McMahon at the time, many thought Shane was the higher power. Eventually, it turned out to be Vince McMahon. Now, one thing that boggled my mind at this time was this: the night after WrestleMania 15, Stephanie McMahon was seemingly abducted by the Ministry, and she was found at Ken Shamrock later that night got word from Christian that Stephanie was in the basement of the building. Shamrock finds Stephanie in the building, but finds her, well, not in the building, but in the basement, and Stephanie's got the Undertaker's symbol painted on her head, but yet no Ministry of Darkness around her. So, perhaps Stephanie should have really been the higher power. I don't know about you folks. Of course, the corporate ministry eventually was disbanded in the summer of 1999 after Vince McMahon had to leave the WWF as a result of Steve Austin defeating The Undertaker at Fully Loaded 1999, and Shane McMahon ended up disbanding the whole group, and almost everybody went their separate ways. But folks, let me know, who do you think should have been Undertaker's higher power? Should have been anybody that was mentioned, somebody that was not, did not mention in this video, and your thoughts on the Ministry of Darkness, which later became the corporate ministry. Let me know your folks, and I'll have more Step to the Ropes topics.